gonna get no idea right now.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Melanated Mondays. I hope you're here to get your Mondays melanated, baby. All right, y'all know what it is. Roll call. All right, so we got Miss Just Didi.
What up, what up, what up? It's Just Didi. I hope y'all are here for this melanation. Let's get into it.
Miss Nikita.
Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a great day so far, and I hope you're ready to join a great conversation.
And Miss April J.
Hey, y'all. It's Monday. Let's get this melanation on, and a special shout out to my daddy. Happy 60th birthday.
Woo, woo. Happy 60th.
Happy birthday.
Pisces
And I am Demi. Hope you are here to have a good girl chat or melanated chat, let's say. We are missing two of our counterparts, Destiny and Miss Gabrielle. Hopefully they'll be with us next Monday. We miss y'all. So for the first segment today on Melanated Mondays is Reclaiming Her Space. And so taking off that segment is Miss April J. Take it away, baby.
Hey, y'all. So as we know, this is Women's History Month, and we wanted to celebrate all the people, all the women that's rocking it. But I wanted to talk about something that was really, I'll say, hits me personally, because I feel like there's this double-edged sword that happens to women, and especially Black women, as we go about our day-to-day and living our lives. We are constantly judged and constantly told what we should and shouldn't do with our bodies. And I just wanted to highlight a couple of people. Let's talk about Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B with the WAP conversation. And let's talk about Lori Harvey in dating and living her young, beautiful life. I just want to talk about today, like I was saying, about reclaiming her space, reclaiming my space, reclaiming my name and the things that I can do with my body, that I'm not waiting for you to tell me what to do with my body. But yes, so recently, what's his name? Boosie had his comments about Lori Harvey and her dating different people and just living her young life. I feel like, why is this a conversation? Everybody dates. If you're young, and if you are single, there is nothing wrong with dating. That's what you're supposed to do. So I want to open it up to the floor to you ladies. Why is it everybody's business on what I'm doing with my body?
Well, I think, first of all, reclaiming her space, to me, reclaiming my body goes way past a physical standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, highlighting on the situation that was happening with Boosie, and, you know, people always having something to say about, you know, the double standard. And as Nikita said it yesterday, and I hope she talks about it today, about, you know, the whole gender role thing. Like, why is it that, and first of all, who created these standards? Because It wasn't a woman.
Right?
It wasn't a woman. So why do I still gotta live by this shit? Excuse me. Sorry, children. Why do I still gotta live by it? Period. I'm not.
I'm not.
Okay, so this topic really hits home for me, not necessarily personally, but I guess emotionally. I read a lot of stories about like situations involving women in different countries or whatever, where they're still oppressed and still treated like second-class citizens. And we think that, you know, the US is far removed from this situation, but then there are situations like this with Meg Thee Stallion and Lori Harvey, where you have a bunch of people and mostly really like grown men, commenting on stuff that does not involve them at all, and talking and shaming these women for doing whatever they want with their bodies, because if they weren't men, they wouldn't have as much to say. And then you sit here and you wonder, well, why is that? It's because while we don't really suffer from issues in other societies where like women are being vandalized, and then there's no punishment for it.
Right.
We're still in a situation where men can say what women can do and what they can't do with their bodies, and it doesn't make any sense. Like, why is that still a thing? And I think it's because of gender roles, and I think it's because these old thoughts are still stuck in our society's mind. And no one wants to come out and say that they want women in this box. They don't want to come out and say that because obviously it'll make them look bad. But they still have these thoughts, whether they want to allow it to come out or not. And in 2021, like, there's no place for that. Like,
None.
people, we all have our rights. We all have the rights to our own body. So why is it a thing that other people are telling you what to do with their body or what you do with your body? People always have something to say. And I don't think this is a problem that's ever going to go away. They're always going to have something to say. It's really comes down to whether you're going to listen to it or not. You don't have to listen to it.
You better preach, Rev.
Girl, yes. I had an argument on Facebook with my cousin because he had all the stuff to say and about how it's unattractive to date a woman who's had so many bodies. And from what I've read in tabloids, when everybody's talking about, it's only been 4 bodies she's been with, apparently, from what I've seen. So first of all, I ain't got no respect for Boosie. Let me put it out there. He ain't got no reason to talk after he done had his 12-year-old son get oral sex from a stripper, and you want to talk about Lori Harvey. First of all, like April said, she is young and dating. Let her live her life. Nobody said that she needs to be settled down, dating nobody for years upon years upon years. She is dating. She's having fun. And if Michael B. Jordan is okay with that, then let it be. It's none of our concern, none of our business. But at the same time, it is gender roles, because you got these same men out here, these rappers who be flying through women left and right, probably got 20, 30 bodies. And
20, 30,
ain't got nothing to say about that. And then,
it's the hundreds. 20,
girl,
30.
And then my thing is, what blows me is that men back in the day, and even now, used to carry a little black book of all the women that they were throwing down in. So my thing is, where does this double standard come from? Because first of all, y'all want a woman that's ambitious, that cook, that clean, stay at home mom, but she can't go out and live her life and have fun and date who she wants to, but y'all can go do that. That's my issue with that.
Okay.
And listen, Boosie, oh.
We don't want to get into the defamation. We don't want to get into the defamation, even though he defames himself. We don't want to go in on the situation. Nah.
But and to be honest, he's not even worth it either, because he ain't got no room to speak. I don't think no man has room to speak who's had their share of fun, pretty much. And I feel like women should be able to do just the same as men do. I'm sorry. They should be able to. The same way when it comes to working. If a woman want to be ambitious and work and have a career, she should be able to. If she don't want to be a stay-at-home mom and have kids barefoot and pregnant and cooking, she don't have to be. If she feel like she can do both, let her do both. But it's definitely gender roles. And like you said, who made these standards, first of all? And who said we gotta go by them?
Men.
Because if she don't want to, she don't want to.
I argue
And
though
I-
the fact that I don't think it's just men making the standards. I think it's women upholding the same criticism and thought process as well for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like, again, as Nikita said, it's 2021, mind your business.
Mind your business.
Mind your whole business.
Mind your business. But my issue comes into play when it's people making decisions on what I'm gonna do with my body. When my body is up for being considered as laws and things of that nature, like my body has nothing to do with you. I am a human. I have choices. Unless I am intruding on your space and your freedom, mind your business.
Mind
Exactly.
your
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about it. Like, we not in Lori's bag. We not. I respect Meg Thee Stallion 1,000%. I really appreciated Maxine Waters, Congresswoman Maxine Waters. I respected the fact that she came out and she said, especially as a Black woman, an older Black woman, a professional Black woman, coming out and saying that she totally support the song, because it's, to me, the song is owning my body and doing what I want. If it's twerking, let me twerk. If it's putting on a business suit, let me put on a business suit. It's doing all 12,000 things that women always end up doing. Let me do it.
Because I tell you right now, it's about 12 of me. And you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm gonna get what you get. And I not warn. If I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm getting ratchet tonight. Just so you know. The professional hat is off, ratchet hat on. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And you know, like April J say all the time, let's go to church with it. Let's go to church with it. We always want to talk about being equally yoked. If you have to manifest what you want. You have to be what you want to see. Mm-hmm. So if you want a woman who is not promiscuous, and you want a woman who is loyal, and you want a woman who brings, you know what I'm saying, the bread to the table, you know what I'm saying? Then you have to be all of that too.
Yes.
And that is just what it boils down to. Stop putting standards on people that you would never ever abide by.
I agree. And you know, thinking about it now, April, you are right, because B. Simone said something last week, or maybe a few weeks ago, but it was recently, and she was talking to somebody, or no, she was just on her IG or whatever, and she was saying the same thing that Dee just said. She said, women, we like to have all these standards on what a man
I did watch that video too.
To the table.
Yeah.
And if he don't have it, then you off to the next one. And she was like, but sis, you ain't even doing enough things. So why would you want a man to do that? But you ain't even half of that, or even none of that that's on your list.
Exactly.
So I do agree with you, April. I do agree. I think, some women are like that too. And so, like Didi said, you got to manifest. You want that, you need to be doing the same thing for yourself, honey. Mm-hmm. So I agree. I do. I agree.
It's not just women though. It's men, obviously.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I honestly, I don't want to sound like, you know,
this is a man's world.
Like,
who said that song?
It's not, and it's not a man's world, and I hate that saying. And I don't want to come off like a man hater, because I'm not, okay? But
we all know
men are the root of all evil. It's not money, it's men. And I saw a post on Instagram the other day, and I don't remember this person's name, but apparently he's famous, but I don't know who he is or care. And he was talking about how these women are out here showing off all their bodies on Instagram and being Instagram models and blah, 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 and saying that who's going to want that? You're not leaving anything up to the imagination. And I was just like, well, first of all, sir, women are here to play games with men. Okay. We don't have to cover up just so men can get the enjoyment out of imagining us naked. Okay. And then second of all, apparently this man is married to an Instagram model who does nothing but show off her body, and he has a daughter. And it's
Girl.
Get out.
Yes, like, you married
I'm out.
somebody that you think has no business showing off their body. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. If
Wow.
I can maybe understand where you're coming from. If you married some like holier than thou church going, God fearing woman who covers up from head to toe, but
And
you
that's
didn't.
what you want. And that's what you want.
That's
So
what you
like keep
want.
that
That's
energy
what
over
she
there.
wants. That's what she
Exactly,
wants
but
to
then
do.
don't come onto a public platform and say that that's not a good look.
Yeah.
What? That doesn't
That's-
even make any sense.
As a mother of all boys and being a house with nothing but men, I want to say it's not just men. It's not men. But I do want to say, I think that you pointed out something major, Nikita, in that people who are unhappy with their situations got comments for everybody else. So we're going to take it to church. He who is without sin cast the first stone, baby.
Bloop.
So check. That's the only time we in somebody's business, when we are deflecting from our own mess. So women, what I want to leave y'all with is claim your space. Be who you are unapologetically. And I mean, if somebody got a problem with it, tell them bye. They don't have to.
Bye.
They don't have to be there. There are plenty of women. Like, don't believe the myth, don't believe the hype of you have to play all these roles in order to be married. If you're not married, it's fine. If you don't have kids, it's fine. If you don't fit in all these boxes, stop letting other people tell you what makes you happy. The only person at the end of the day that can make you happy is yourself. Take that time, learn how to love yourself.
Yes.
Learn who you are, and then add other people. Because once you learn how to love yourself, that's when you start accepting people in your space that love you. And the only reason why you're allowing somebody else to dictate and tell you how you should and shouldn't be is because you haven't figured yourself out. So,
Baby,
leave
I just want to claim your space.
Well,
and that's defined by yourself. So, but yeah, I am grateful for this conversation. I'm grateful for these things. I'm grateful for the negativity that comes up, because it allows us that time to say, oh, this is what y'all feeling like. Well, let me tell you what I feel like,
Yeah.
So I'll be happy when they take my body off of different bills and things like that. Like, if I want to get an abortion, that is my business. That is not for the courts to decide. I'm not asking you to pay for it. So therefore, why are you in my business? And if I am, like I said, if I'm not infringing on your space or your freedom, get out of my business. As we reclaim her space, let's move forward in this History Month. Let's hit up Miss Nikita and tell us a little bit about what women have been doing in this world.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna read my little thing. Okay. So in honor of Women's History Month, we like to highlight a famous woman who has not only made history once, not twice, but 4 times.
Hey, I'm sorry. Continue, my bad. Too excited.
Kamala Devi Harris is the first woman and the first woman of color to hold the vice president position of the United States. Born October 20th, 1964, to a Jamaican father and an Indian mother, Ms. Harris went to school at Howard University and received her BA in political science and economics. Later, she attended Hastings College, where she earned her law degree. She used her knowledge for good and secured a position as the deputy district attorney from 1990 to 1998, where she prosecuted cases of gang violence, drug trafficking, and sexual abuse. She later became the Oakland district attorney in 2004, and then was elected attorney general of California of 2010, becoming the first woman and the first African American to hold the position. Kamala Harris's background is impressive, and her hard work and dedication in her career is a direct reflection on how determined and passionate she is about helping people, and it has led her to achieve one of the top leadership positions in the United States. She is truly an amazing woman and a wonderful role model for women and girls all over the world. So that is this week's highlight, Miss Kamala Devi Harris.
I just have to say, this March, I am happy to be a woman, nay, a Black woman.
Okay.
It's a good year to be a Black woman. That's all I got to say about that. Yes.
I agree. I totally respect and appreciate. And I think one of the biggest things that I love about her coming in as vice president is the fact that she came from a HBCU. And they like to say that HBCUs don't prep you for the real world. And I don't know how real it gets, but being the second in command of one of the most powerful countries in the world.
Say what now?
I feel like she was
HBCUs on what? They on what?
Okay, the second highest position in the United States, honey, from an HBCU. And
Yes.
I feel like she is unapologetically Black. I love that she's in an interracial relationship. I love that she is just moving in her own skin. And being biracial, she's just like, to me, she's killing the game of representing. And if nothing else, she represents hope in the possibilities in the change that's to come.
Yes.
So
I agree.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you, Miss Kamala Harris.
Thank you, ma'am. If you ever watch this, we appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
No, but for real, this was I was excited to hear, about Kamala. And it is inspirational. It really is. And I didn't even think, I'm not like a political person, like I'm not all up in it. I read about it, but I reserve my thoughts because they're different. And so I didn't think that that inauguration day would hit me the way that it did. I'm telling you, I was so full. I couldn't even hold it in. I'll cry like a baby. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And I don't cry very often. So yeah, it was something to see. Definitely.
It was a proud moment for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So with that, let's show these people how we moving in this world as Black women and highlight our Black business.
Hey!
So today, I believe we highlighting Miss Demi.
Yes, we
Black
are.
business and her doing her thing, where she just came in from one of her clients. So y'all see how she doing it. She is a new mom, a baby to a new mama. She got 3 beautiful girls. She got her own business. She got a podcast. She got a vlog. She got her, and she married. Like, I don't think y'all understand.
Lord, the lack of sleep that she has.
So she is making moves in history in her own right, building her legacy over there with her family.
Yeah.
So let's highlight her right now. Tell us about that Black-owned business, sis.
Hi, y'all. So my business I think it's a very simple business because many people do it, but I have a passion for interior decorating. So I just decided, with the help of my very, very, very lovely, loyal friend, Miss April J, who pretty much told me that I need to do this or she's going to kick my butt. It took me about 2 years to say, okay, cool. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And thanks to her, my business is called She Designs because of Miss April J, because she thought of the name for me. So thank you very much. And I always say thank you. So my name will always be in remembrance of my friend April J and her kicking me in my tail, telling me to get my stuff together. So She Designs is an interior decorating service. I do homes, businesses, office, events, parties, anything you name it that has to deal with interior decorating. I just have a passion for making a space look nice that you would love or anybody would love. So yeah, that's what I do. So that's
And
my
she is bomb at it.
Well,
Listen, if y'all don't pay attention to the background, she has a different background usually every recording, and this one, like the one right now, is just blown away. I can't think of a better one for Women's History Month, like
Yes.
highlighting beautiful Black little future queens,
Little
you know.
Black beauty.
My baby.
Yes. But yes, I
Baby.
personally have experience with you and your designing talents, and how you can just see a space and move it in your mind and just make something happen.
Amazing.
So have you always been into designing, or when did it present itself in his life as your calling?
So yes, I always have. So since the age of 10, I've always been into designing, and I can say that's because of my mother. My mother was really big in home decor, and so all them stores that we was going to on Saturday, I'm hungry, I'm sleepy, but we was shopping from TJX to Marshalls to any store, El Dorado, any store you can think of, and her picking out certain pieces for the house and stuff like that, and her teaching me about colors and schemes and stuff. So yes, from the age of 10, I can fully remember, because in 5th grade, I remember telling my teacher what I want to be when I grow up. It was a dancer, a singer, or I want to decorate homes. It was one of those 3 things. And so, yeah, since I was 10 that I wanted to do that. It hasn't been for a long time since I've been an adult, because I veered off to more so dancing, and that's what I thought my passion was going to be for the rest of my life. But God had plans, went to the military, had kids, got married. You know, that wasn't the dream, so I do it as a hobby. But as I got older, and me having my own home and me being able to design my space, it became more of a passion again, and I just wanted to be able to do that for other people. So yeah.
Respect. So one last question before we let you go. Can you give us some tips for making a space more comfortable or more fashionable, or whatever, like your go-to tips?
So my go-to tips, I'm a very frugal person. I believe that you can still have a nice home on a budget. It doesn't have to be a lot of money like you see on HGTV or these other TV shows, because they do show you these lavish homes, but coffee table could be like $500-$600. Sis, ain't got to be that much, I promise you. There's so many different stores now that you can find things on a budget to make your home still look nice, cozy, and comfortable. So my first tip is always to shop your house first, because you may have some things that you can DIY and fix up to make it look like what you want it to be. So shop your home first, so DIY. And if you don't have anything that you can put together in your own space, then shop low. Shop at the retail stores that are discounted, because you can always find the same pieces that you want in a luxury store, you can find in a retail store that's discounted. And it can be the same quality, just a discounted price, honey. So those are my main tips for when it comes to designing your space.
That's awesome advice. I am also cheap, so perfect for me. I try to decorate my space on a budget all the time.
Yes, TJ Maxx, that's my spot. That's my
girl. Who you telling? Home Goods is the place for me. I love Home Goods.
Yeah. Oh, them garage sales, Airman Attic for us.
Oh man, garage sales. Oh my God, totally go away. Oh my God.
Girl. The thrift stores, to be quite honest, too. The thrift stores,
I love thrift stores.
Sometimes one of the best ones. And if you love antique stuff, thrift stores is your best friend.
Yes,
your best friend.
And unique stuff that no one else has. That's what I want. But I remember walking into Demi's living room for the first time, and we were doing something for dance, and I walked in the living room. I was like, 2 living rooms in one. And the way that the space just flowed, I mean, it was so much seating space, you know what I'm saying? But it was still open, still cozy, I was like, girl, you better, I'm moving in here. I think I was like, I'm staying in the house. I'm just gonna go get my stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. it
Super
is definitely-
talented. Can we get your social media? Let the
Yes.
people know where to follow you, where you do your podcast.
Yes. So for my IG and my Facebook, I am shedesign.id on both Facebook and Instagram. I don't know why that's hard for me to say. And I just recently created a channel on YouTube called Boss Mama. And that will be showcasing my interior decorating when I have clients. And so my goal is to film me while I'm recreating spaces. So that'll be my other platform that I am working on at the moment. So yes.
Beautiful. So let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up, lady. So I want to leave the people with a thought before. Actually, I'm gonna change it up today. I'm gonna leave them with the poem because we were talking about reclaiming our space, and I wanted to take a little clip it from Maya Angelou's "Still I Rise" poem. So, like I said, this is going along with the theme that we were going with of reclaiming your space and saying, I'm going to be unapologetically me, and I'm still succeeding in doing my thing. So, does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I got diamonds at the meat of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from the huts, up from the past, rooted in pain, I rise. I am a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind the nights of terror and fear, I rise into a daybreak that's wondrously clear. I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. Thank you, and enjoy your melanated day.
Yes.
Yes.
See? Beautiful podcast. Even though I wasn't feeling it, I'm so glad we did it.
Okay.
Yes, that's good.
It was good. Got some emotions out. I think Nikita got choked up and I was like, oh.
I get worked up when it comes to women. I get worked up.
Ladies, thank y'all for another great ending.
Yes, I am uplifted this morning. This was great.
It was.
Yes. So I was thinking maybe we should put in to get some flowers or something sent to Destiny.
Okay.
When she gets home, I can ask my husband to get the information from Jalen, or if you have their address, or if somebody has their address, maybe.
Yeah, she lived right next to me, so
That's
if I need to pick them up, and I can just walk up to her house. Well, I'm not walking because it got cold all over again, but I'll drive and give it to her. I was thinking too, for the ones who are here, it would just be me, Nikita, and Gabrielle. If you guys wanted to, I'll think about doing a meal train. Most people do meal trains to have babies or surgery and stuff like that. And we can sign up online meal train, and we can provide a meal for her each night. We can do it for a week or however long y'all think she'll need meals for. So just to keep the slack off of probably Jalen cooking, so he can make sure his whole attention is tended to her. So at least dinner is done and out of the way.
Well, I got like Rondo.
Oh, that is right. Okay, cool. So yeah, and they deliver over here too, because that's why everybody been using them since COVID. Mm-hmm. We haven't used them yet. I downloaded the app, but I haven't used them yet. So
yeah.
But okay, cool. I'll create a meal plan, and then whoever wants to participate can sign up. So she says she's supposed to come on tomorrow, right?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Monday
is when she come home.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Demi, I'll just shoot you the money.
Yeah, I'll just send you my little $20.
Okay, got it. Okay. And I'll just ask her what their favorite restaurant is, which I know Fiesta down the street.
Yeah.
Fiesta and Seawall. That's all they be eating. So
yeah.
I'm gonna make something.
Maybe I can send you 30. Maybe we'll pitch in for some flowers or something too, or something like something to save.
I wonder if the flower shop is open on base.
Base is your best bet in Germany, because they're charging all the arms and legs.
Okay.
I went there to pick up a balloon, so their hours are shortened, but they're still open.
They're still open. Okay, perfect.
Globus has a better selection and you'll get them cheaper.
For flowers,
Mm-hmm.
where do you get flowers at Globus?
There's a whole little section on the side.
Before you go into the grocery or outside?
Like right, if you enter on the left side, it's right to your right across from
Oh,
the
that is right. You're right. Yes. Okay.
yeah.
I'll go there. I gotta go grocery shopping anyways, and we usually go there to get our German stuff. Okay,
yeah, they
cool.
have a better selection too, and they're a lot less expensive.
PayPal, or how do you get money sent to you?
You can just do PayPal
PayPal.
or Zelle. Doesn't matter.
Can you put it in your PayPal in the group chat?
Excuse me. Yes, ma'am. I can.
All right. Okay. I'm about to go finish this website. Y'all pray for me. Okay? Pray for me.
You got it.
You and our thoughts. You got this.
Yes. All right. Love y'all.
Bye.
Love you, ma'am. Bye.
Demi,
Yes.
how do you need help? I can go to the grocery store.
Oh,
Yeah,
y'all
you got
have to pick this conversation up on the whatchamacallit, because as soon as I hang
Dang.
up, it's gonna
You gotta talk,
Okay.
bruh.